There we go.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Broderick Ivory.
I'm Quasi Jones.
And this is the locker room. This is really being said in the locker room.
All right, let's get out of that. All right, today, man, we have probably our biggest show so far, man. We got the UNLV great show.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? But man,
You did that. Shit still.
don't even worry about it. It's no big deal. We got the UNLV great show. We got Fearless Freddie Banks. We got Randy Black on the show, man. These are probably the biggest names we've had on the show so far.
It's going down. It's going down. It's going down. How can you not know who these dudes are if you're from Vegas, if you know what's going on, if you've been paying attention to UNLV Rebels, you paying attention. These are the people they've been saying their names about. Top 10 of all time.
Anytime you watch a game, football or basketball, one of their names liable to pop up, man.
Because they got a record somewhere. They got a record
all-time
somewhere.
leading tackler in UNLV history. And Freddie Banks, Fearless Freddie. You got Reggie Theus, you got J.R. Ryder, you got Larry Johnson, you got Freddie Banks. Those are
Banks
maybe Armand Gilliam.
Freddie Banks is top 5 in my book, probably top 3. But let numbers and history say what everybody want to say. He probably landed somewhere around 7 or 8, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, on those little lists and stuff like
whatever, but if you just understand what you did for the school and how you really put it down and how you changed what they was known for,
how they did it. Now, see, I got older cousins that played. They played at Terry and Kevin Mason. They played at Gorman. So I saw the battles, the Valley Gorman battles, when I was a real young dude. I'm talking about 5, 6, 7, 8 type situation. And man, we knew about Freddie Banks. It was a big deal when he even went to UNLV.
How about before he even got there, when they're playing at the convention center? How about that? Way back in the day, when it really wasn't even no 3-point line.
So who's the stars
they
on
out there
those
really
teams?
getting it in out there. I can't even tell you. The only reason I was in the building was for Freddie Banks. So I can't even tell
Freddie
you
Banks.
Nobody else the reason why
Fearless
I was there.
Freddie. I just remember that 87, that Final Four team. One of the great UNLV teams. UNLV is one of those names in college basketball. So that's
going down, locker room, man. You got to understand what we're doing. I hope y'all paying attention. We're holding it down. Vegas, check us out. TJ, what's up?
All right, we're going to start with the NCAA tournament tonight. Do y'all agree with the number ones? Louisville, Indiana, Gonzaga, and Kansas?
I got to say I do. I like all of them. I like Louisville as my sleeper. They're going to end up in the Final Four again, I think, because of their defense. I like Louisville a lot. I like Kansas. Kansas got the Vegas boy on there. He represented again for the tournament. He getting a little bit more mature. I see that. And they as a team, they scrappy, but they pretty decent. I like Kansas.
I don't know, man. Indiana and Duke, Ohio State, to me, those are the, Miami. Those are the teams that I think are the best. So I'm not going to really argue with the ones because I saw what happened.
I just think Indiana played the most consistent to me. They lost that game for the Big East tournament.
You can't say they played the most consistent when they lost 2 in 1 week one time.
But they run off 7 more than any one of these teams will do in this tournament.
I think Duke will run off 7 more.
Duke will too. Duke will run off 7 too. I agree about that too.
Duke and I don't know, man. Duke, I don't know. I'm not going to necessarily argue with the number ones, but I don't think those are the best teams in the nation.
I think Georgetown is very
Georgetown, Syracuse.
Georgetown is going to be tough because they play good D, and it's hard to attack that. What they have down there, they keep trees down there, so they play big man ball.
I agree.
So it's going to be hard to be up on.
I agree. Michigan can't.
It's going to be tough.
Michigan and Michigan State.
It's going to be a good tournament.
Go ahead, man.
All right, you guys like the number 5 seed that UNLV got this year?
Yes. I think they did UNLV a favor. Putting them at the number 5 seed, they could have easily dropped them down lower than that, considering the fact that they don't have no true point guard, you know what I mean, and they play a whole lot of scrappy ball. They could have dropped them down lower than that.
I can't agree with you more, man. I was thinking 8, 9. You know what I'm saying?
What I mean? Honestly.
They got that young, strong dude down low, the Bennett kid, if you will, strong and everything. I mean, they're liable to lose to Wyoming or some shit. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what? Let's ask one of the UNLV greats how he really feel about it. Let's get his opinion. You know what I mean? Without further ado,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Freddie Banks.
Freddie Banks,
check us out.
Freddie.
Right,
come
Freddie.
holla at us, sir. Freddie Banks.
Always a pleasure, buddy.
How you gentlemen
I
doing
really
tonight?
appreciate you, man.
UNLV
I
great.
really appreciate y'all. Locker room. Y'all gotta understand what's going on. Who this is right here. Check it out, Fred. How you feel about the seed UNLV got right now? Do you think they worthy of the 5, or do you think they should have been a little bit lower or higher?
Well, I think that they got a pretty good decent seed. They could have went 8 or 9, but just for the fact that who they playing, you know, when you're playing in these tournaments, anyone can get beat.
Yeah.
So you got to come play. It's one and done. It's not tomorrow. It's the next day. It's one and done. So someone's gonna get upset in these tournaments, and it's a lot of teams that get in. Kentucky didn't get in. Tennessee didn't get in. So you know, it's a lot of teams that didn't get in. But if you don't come to play that first game, you can get beat and you can be going home.
Yeah.
See, we speaking to somebody that's really been in the tournament and really got his name marked in the tournament.
Cemented.
So how did you been there and you've been to the Final Four, man? Tell me how the pressure really is for these kids that's doing this night in and night out, traveling, going from state to state, doing what they have to do.
Well, it's a different type of basketball when I was playing. You know, a lot of kids nowadays, they want to dribble, and not shoot. So it's going to be tough. You know, the first game is always the toughest because if you play a team like Iona or someone that's not ranked number 15 can beat the number 1 team.
Right.
So if you don't come out and play that first game because you're thinking, okay, well, we got this game won, you liable to get beat. I'm telling you, because nowadays the kids are all equal.
Do you think that not to cut you off, but do you think that's better for basketball that the teams are evenly matched, or is it's bad for basketball?
Well, it can go either way. I mean, each team is evenly matched, but you know the notoriety of the kids coming from different towns and countries and stuff. You know, you come get beat. I mean, for instance, you go up in Salt Lake City and you think you're number 1, and Salt Lake is hard to play in.
Right.
And I'm a true believer of that because every year that I played, we went to Salt Lake first and played there, and that altitude up there is terrible. So I'm just letting you know that, you know, you can get beat the first night. So if you don't come with your A game, you might be sent home early.
Okay. Now, locker room, for y'all didn't know, this is my family. This is my first blood. This is my family, my cousin. Now, back before you was doing your fadeaway saying Michael Jordan, I was saying Freddie Banks. Shoot, this is how. So my question to you is, you carried the torch, and the first time you heard your name in the song for the we sit here arguing about Gary Graham. When he sat there and they took that game from y'all, they said his foot was on the line, and how y'all dropped down to, what was it, 11 or 12?
No, we went down to like maybe 5, maybe somewhere around there.
Okay.
We jumped right back up because you know what? They couldn't deny us to be number 1 throughout the whole, you know, that my senior year. So with him losing that game against Oklahoma, you know, it just made us much stronger because the next day we went back home. We told ourselves, hey, we're going to the Final Four. Once we get there, we don't know what we're going to do. And that's what happened. We ended up playing against Indiana in the first round and getting beat. But we did get there. So, you know, a lot of folks say, you know, hey, how do you get there? By playing hard and staying as a family.
Now you still have a record right now in the NCAA. What is that record?
The record right now stands since the 87. It's 10 threes in one game, and that's against Indiana in the Final Four.
Did y'all hear that? In the Final Four,
10
threes in one game. The record still stands since 87.
That's crazy.
Since 87, locker room. But y'all check that out?
That's crazy.
Come on, man. You got to understand what's going on. It's still standing up right now.
Freddie Banks.
Freddie Banks, you got to understand.
Tell me this. Do you think you had your best game as a collegiate player, pro, or a high school player?
Well, you know,
as far as that zone.
Well, I had the green light on in all my career.
That I know.
I mean, the thing is that, when you play high school ball, my high school coach Bill told me, continue to shoot. So that's what I did. Get to UNLV, Tar said, you never have a bad shot, so keep shooting. And I kept doing it. Even if I had a bad night, he said keep shooting.
Right.
But then when I get to pro, I'm playing against some big guys, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Vinny Johnson, John Sally, the Warren. Come on, I'm playing against some guys that been there. So I'm just trying to, make my name more than they making there.
Right.
But it was good. I mean, playing basketball, hey man, I would never change for nothing in the world.
Right.
Okay, Fred, please help me with this argument, man, because right now you live this type of basketball. Now you went over there and you played with the Isaiah Thomas and the Joe Dumars. Now, if you was in an era where they could not touch you, and they could not put you, and they could not hold you with that bone up, how do you feel it would have changed your game and you been able to score and being the scorer that you are? How do you think that would have changed?
Well, it'll change a lot, but I think that when you're playing pro ball, you have to put some body and some connection on someone, because what? If you don't, everybody's going to fall out the game. It's as simple as that. You're going to fall out. But it didn't hurt no one. It didn't hurt me. It just, the point is that what really hurt me is going to Detroit when Isaiah Thomas and Joe Dumars and Vinny. That's 3 small guards. You can't go to a team with 3 small guards. Right. And I make the 4th one. So, if I would have just went out and just said, I'm not going, I'm going somewhere else, I think I'd have made it. But, a lot of folks say I'm going to the NBA. It's not that easy to get drafted. It's not that easy to make it. So, young people out there, hey, do your homework, man. You got to shoot, play basketball 24/7. That's what I did in my front yard. That's why I became so successful.
A legend.
Y'all hear what he's
legend.
saying? Man, we got to let you get back out of here, get back to your family. We sure appreciate you blessing the locker room. We sure appreciate you, man.
Always a pleasure.
Really appreciate your time.
Locker room.
You have anything that you want to?
Tell them what's going on with Freddie Banks. What's going on? Where you at? How to get a hold of you? What you doing with the kids?
Well, if anyone wants to know what I'm doing now, I'm the head basketball coach at Canyon Junior High School. Canyon High School in North Las Vegas. I've got a great nucleus of kids for next year. I got 12 seniors maybe coming back, and we're gonna do our thing. And I got a great assistant coach. I got Eldridge Hudson, is one of my coaches that played for me. I got Alan Johnson, who played with you, Broderick, back in your days. And then I got James Fuller. I got Freddie Machine Gun Thompson, who played for UNLV also. So I have some coaches that knows the game. So hopefully we can keep these young men straight, and hopefully we get some, some things out of these young men, because I lose only 2 seniors, and hopefully my 2 seniors get to do one and let them understand what basketball is about.
That's cool, man. We sure appreciate you coming. We sure appreciate your time. Hey, everybody, one of the best shooters I ever seen come through the city.
Period.
You gotta know it. Please
one
understand.
One of the best scorers. Period.
Please
Freddie
understand
Banks.
that. Freddie Banks.
Thanks again, man.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir. Thanks for the love, man. You know it. Locker room. What else can we say?
What can we say, man? The locker room, we have legends on the show, man.
We can't say nothing.
Legends.
Everything is what's going on.
Thanks again, brother.
He came through. He blessed us.
Gave us some wisdom.
What can we say?
Man, hold on. I got a drink today.
What can we say?
I got a drink today. Fearless Freddie Banks, man.
You got to understand it.
Never saw a shot in your life.
It's really going down. That's what's up. TJ, holla at me.
All right, we're going to change it over to the NBA.
Hey.
Yeah.
My bad.
We're going to deal with the NBA right now. We're talking about the Heat. Will they beat the 72 Lakers 33-game winning streak?
Hold on. Will the Heat beat the 72 Lakers?
33-game winning streak.
Oh. Hold on, we down with college?
Yeah.
We down with college. I'm tripping off Freddie Banks, man. But go ahead. You remember they used to wear the Nike Dunks?
I do remember that. I do. They was the first ones that was. No, they had the great undershirts.
All right, listen, man. I think I'm a Heat fan, so I want them to do it, and it's very possible they can do it.
It's coming down Monday.
Look, that's some hater shit.
I'm riding with KG. They coming in the Boston. We bringing it down. Nah, all jokes aside, real talk. They really can. They're playing wonderful basketball right now. I got to be real with you. And it is what it is. They are the best team right now. They can do it. They have everything that they need to do it. If Boston don't do it, they may have one more chance, and I want to say San Antonio or somewhere to that nature. But other than that, it's a wrap. They're going to go ahead and knock the record down if they don't do it.
They're going to knock the record down. Because
unless they play somebody and the coach tends to maybe sit the people or they play down to the competition.
But their bench is better than other niggas' teams.
I agree. I'm just trying to say what the worst thing that could happen for them to go ahead and not make the record if Boston or San Antonio don't beat them.
Yeah, they don't even play San Antonio. Oh, they do.
They do.
It's
They play San Antonio. It's
It's
Boston.
It's
Boston.
and San Antonio.
Because Chicago been playing like, they ain't been playing too good.
At
Wait,
Chicago.
The Knicks,
They have a game in Chicago as well.
they play the Knicks though.
Boston again.
So, okay.
I don't think Boston's the problem. I think the Knicks and San Antonio.
All right. Will anyone beat the Heat in the playoffs this year, or they got the repeat sewed up?
I think they'll lose. They're gonna lose a game. You know what I'm saying?
See, honestly, that lies on the hands of who comes out of. We can't argue it because of course, they run it through the East. They pretty much
They
dominate the
smashed the
East.
East.
Only people that we can really talk about coming out of the East is the Pacers, but they just beat the Pacers.
They
The
smashed.
last time they met, that's the only time that they won, but it's how they beat them when the last time they
Right.
beat them. So we don't
They're
know.
smashing
We don't know.
everybody.
We don't know if the Pacers of old is going to show back up when it's time for them to do it.
I mean,
I
that's
think
real.
Boston. I think Boston has the best chance over there on the East to beat them, if anything. But it's determining who comes out of the West. If OKC comes out of the West, no, they won't beat them. If San Antonio or somebody that can slow the ball down and really play some kind of D and some more team ball, and make the Heat play more team ball, and make everybody do their job and be accountable, they may lose to somebody like San Antonio or something like that.
Ain't gonna happen.
That's what he wants. I understand that's what he wants.
T.
All right. So has LeBron wrapped up the MVP?
Fuck yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, nigga.
It's a wrap.
Let's know this nigga done won.
Kobe going down and twisting his ankle.
Kobe won. Listen, man, the dude won
I'm not-
player
I'm not-
of the month
I'm not
every month except for like
listen,
this month.
Listen, I'm not saying Kobe was getting ready to take the MVP. I'm saying Kobe had just came up into the number second slot of the MVP after Tony Parker went down, and now Kobe just went down. So LeBron is staying healthy. He's the number one guy right now. He the MVP.
He didn't.
He the MVP. He the
And
MVP.
just think if he go down.
If he go down, Kobe the MVP.
That's so funny.
He go down, Kobe the MVP. Kobe gonna be back.
Nah, Tony Parker.
Tony Parker still. Kobe gonna be back before Tony Parker.
Oui.
All right. So will the Lakers make the playoffs?
Yes. Guaranteed. Guaranteed the Lakers will make the playoffs, I think.
Guaranteed. They're a problem now. The last
Dwight Howard got healthy. Lakers gonna win.
All right. How far can they
No,
go
wait.
in the playoffs?
They're gonna get in, but I don't think they're gonna win it.
What you say? How far can they go in the playoffs? Hey man, shit.
That depends on
that's
Kobe's
damn near-
health. That all
Hey,
depends
look,
on Kobe's
The
health.
West damn near like college basketball, where it's parity. You don't know who gonna win.
It's all dependent for the Lakers. It all depends on how healthy Kobe is.
OKC, San Antonio, the Clippers, and the Lakers all could win.
If Kobe is not healthy, the Lakers aren't doing anything.
Kobe ain't healthy. Lakers ain't doing shit.
And if Tony Parker don't get healthy, the Spurs ain't doing
They ain't
anything.
doing shit. So then that leaves you with OKC and the Clippers. And I don't know between them two.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be honest. If I had to pick who I want to see play the Heat out of the Clippers and OKC, I would want to see the Clippers.
Hell no.
The reason why is because we already seen what Durant and them gonna do.
But Durant, they got people. I mean, Durant.
No, they don't. They got worse, man.
Man, the Clippers ain't got shit for the Heat, man. The Heat was
But
smashed.
no, but see, you missing the problem. The point. The point is, they have someone that's bringing the ball up that is unconscious, just like their dude is.
I don't want to hear that shit. They was get smashed.
Okay.
Russell Westbrook is still gonna do his thing. KD gonna do his thing. They have a chance. I think the Heat will win, but they have a chance.
Where's Heat's biggest problem?
Down low.
Where's the Clippers' biggest advantage?
Guards.
And Blake Griffin.
Hell no. Hell no. He ain't their biggest advantage.
Who's the second option outside of Chris Paul on that team?
Jamal Crawford.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's Blake. You know it.
It's Blake, but still he ain't.
That's the bottom line. Blake drop fouls. He get to the line. He
They
get
Lob
tipped
City.
at. I'm just telling you, that's what the Heat is most weak at, is on the big man, and that's where the Clippers do their thing at. They're giving the most tests. That's just what it is.
See what you see, man.
All right, you guys think Dante Jones' play against Kobe was dirty?
I don't. What you think?
I think it was dirty. I think it was the simple fact that
Why
you
you
gotta.
with your nail?
The simple fact that you have to.
Turn off.
The simple fact that you have to give the. I mean, I understand you playing good D. I understand that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to be aggressive. You don't want him to get the shot off. I get that part. But it's still a shooting zone. I mean, and you shooting, you let the dude shoot, but it's still a zone.
Shooter courtesy.
Yes,
Fuck
shooter
yeah,
courtesy.
yeah.
Yes, especially while the ball gone.
Game
While
point.
the ball gone.
Game point.
While the ball gone. Why are you still in my face while the ball gone?
Game point. Shooter courtesy.
While the ball is gone.
That's that Green Valley Athletic Club shit.
That's funny. So what are you supposed to be doing while the ball is gone?
Hey, check me out. If you're doing it on purpose, you can tell when somebody doing it on purpose. Dude never look down. You can't tell what his feet are.
No.
He walked him. This
Why
dude
are
is
you
shooting
walking-
a fadeaway shot.
And you're walking forward.
What do you mean?
He
has to. He's shooting a fadeaway.
doesn't have to walk forward. All he
He's shooting a. He's fading away. He has to
Okay,
walk
so
forward,
what-
or he's not contesting the shot.
So when you jump and contest the shot, you have to still stay in your zone.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
You can do what he did.
That's shooter courtesy. This is what you was just
No,
saying.
Man,
And that's
this
exactly-
is not tennis.
And that's
Ain't
exactly,
golf.
and that's
ain't no-
exactly why everybody everybody say, including Jalen Rose, because he the one who originated it. And I ain't gonna say he originated.
I was gonna say, man,
He-
who just because Jalen Rose did?
He the one
Hey,
who
listen.
he the one who originated getting caught doing it on purpose.
Damn, that's.
How about that?
Oh my God! I didn't know what to do. That was a terrible day over there.
But
Hey,
you know what I
listen,
mean?
nah, listen. Let me tell you. Ain't no shooter courtesy on game point.
No, I don't agree with that, man. I don't agree with that.
Oh, we lost the championship because I didn't want to walk under his feet. What? Come on,
Dog, the ball is gone.
dude.
The ball is gone. I already just shot it. You already put your hand
No,
up. Why are you still in my face?
No, the ball's gone because I'm still walking under you. But when I start
You
to
hear what
walk,
you just said? I'm still walking under you while the ball is gone. Why are you doing that?
inadvertently,
Dog, who's stopping you from, who making you walk forward?
I'm contesting the shot. And
Ball-
you fading away
I'm away from you. I'm shooting the ball this way and you're walking forward to me.
because you're
Watch the
fading
ball.
away though.
Right. So I'm making you walk this way?
Yeah, nigga, you fading away.
I'm freeing myself. You're the one that's walking forward.
So that's like your go. That's the what's the little cheat move on the
It's my
on the
go-to
game?
move.
That's your cheat
It's my
move.
go-to move.
And
It's
I
my
gotta have
fadeaway.
shooter courtesy.
It's my fadeaway. I'm clearing space.
Hey, I'm gonna swipe at your feet. Cut that bullshit out.
No.
Shooter courtesy.
Yes, it is, dog. Yeah. it is.
T. We're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Especially when it comes to your feet. Now, when you got your hands and all that in my face, you can do that all day
What if you
long.
poke me in the eye? Ain't no shooter courtesy on that.
No, because you probably be bringing the ball up close to your face and in your eye area. That has nothing to do
Similar
with
to
your
how
feet.
you fading away.
What?
You heard me, nigga. Similar to how you're fading away. I'm only walking under you. If you double pump, if you facing at the rim,
I ain't double pumping. I'm fading away.
exactly. If you facing at the rim, I wouldn't have to walk under you because you'll be jumping at me. But since you fading away, nigga, I gotta walk under you
You have to do that.
to contest the shot.
You can contest a shot like this.
That's your way. That don't work.
You don't gotta have your feet under me contesting the shot. Do you?
No, my feet are only under you because I'm contesting the shot. Man, we're moving to the next one. What's up, T?
Okay, are you guys surprised Kobe was allowed to start the very next
I
game?
don't agree with
My
that.
bad,
Yeah.
T. I didn't even hear what you said. Say it again.
All right, you guys surprised Kobe was even allowed to start the very next game after that injury?
Nope, because Kobe do it all the time. He just went the whole season or a couple seasons ago with a torn ligaments in his wrist, and he still averaged 30.
Kobe had to start because he talked that shit to that boy Dwight about playing hurt.
He's still a beast. They won.
Hold on. So what they got? You moving past what we talking about?
He did it.
Did you see him just go 0 for 4? Did you see how bad he looked?
Doesn't matter, brother. Doesn't matter.
They do.
Did you see me lace up?
Should he have laced up?
And yes,
Why?
he's the leader of the team.
What does that mean?
If you're the leader of the team,
He wasn't able.
Listen, obviously he was. He played some minutes, didn't he?
Did you even see the clips? Did you see the highlights?
Yes, I seen the game.
He wasn't able, dude.
No.
He couldn't play no
I
defense
understand.
because he couldn't put no.
I
He wasn't able.
Listen to me. I understand what you're saying, but the simple fact that you go out there and you try as the leader of your team, you're showing your team that I'm gonna ride and die for this team no matter what. If I can't go until I can't go, then that's what I'm gonna do. I just can't go, but I'm gonna go out here and try it. I'm not gonna sit down. I'm not gonna look like a lame over here on the side saying, oh, I twisted my ankle. I'm not gonna try it. That's what he did. And that's what he wanted Dwight to do next time he gets his little injury. Step out there and give it a go anyway.
Dwight been going since the go.
I'm not saying that he not. That's the point that he was proving. That's what he was doing.
That's cornball.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
It's baloney.
Go ahead.
All right, so Kyrie Irving got hurt again, is out for 3 to 4 weeks. Are injuries going to taint his career?
It's a possibility, TDK. Because I'm going to tell you right now.
Dog.
I'm going to tell hold on. All these little dudes coming to the league early, not staying in college, getting groomed, and they still boys, man. This is a man's game. You playing all these games, and these people are fouling you hard, and they're doing all this stuff. They still have a boy's body, man.
He was hurt to do.
That's my point.
He was hurt to do.
That's my point.
But I think I don't.
He played 9 games, that dude, because he was hurt the whole season. They already know he ain't drink no milk when he was little from the gate. He stayed hurt all the time. He was an athlete, and he was real good. But the coach, every time you twisted an ankle, every 3 games,
He's gonna miss a game. Yeah.
and that's what he's doing right now.
And he's not necessarily.
Who was that?
big.
Well, guess who that was? Penny Hardaway,
Then he stayed hurt.
Tracy McGrady.
Stay hurt. Who else?
You see what I mean? That's what that is. Them the people that is right there.
I don't know if it's going to hinder his career. I don't know if he's fragile. I just know he's been hurt a lot.
I know he's fragile.
This is his second year, right?
Yeah, and this season alone, dude been out about stints of 3 to 4 weeks at a time, 3 times at least. Already this season. And he out this injury another 2-3
But
weeks.
he's going to get bigger and stronger as time goes on.
Listen to me. My point is this.
He's a
He should have
beast.
stayed in college.
No, he shouldn't. What? Hell no. Kyrie Irving should have stayed in college and for what? To do what?
Obviously get money to stay hurt.
Get money is the key word in that
Yes.
sentence, my dude.
Yes. Dog, I'm not never telling nobody not to get no money.
You
But
said
at
he
the
should
same-
stay in
Okay,
college.
so how about this though, dog? Okay, I got a question for you.
He's murdering the dudes in the league.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. He's murdering the dudes in the league. No
So
doubt.
he shouldn't have stayed in college.
Let me ask you a question.
What up?
You had a son, right?
His name Kyrie?
His name Kyrie. Now, if the blueprint was for your son to do 3 or more years in college and do 10 plus years in whichever sport he chooses, or would you rather him go 1 year and take a risk of maybe doing 5? Now, as a father, what kind of advice would you give on that?
Fuck bitches.
Give your baby a 40 right now. You give him a 40.
I'll tell him, listen.
Honestly, how did you feel? Honestly, though, you know what I mean? Because that's really what it is.
I'll tell him off top. You go to college to get the degree from the best institution, so you can get the best type of job. A great job is 75 and up.
1,000%.
He gonna make that off top.
Okay, but like I said before, now he can make that for up to 5 years if he go one and done.
Then he can go buy a degree. He can go back and go to college, pay for college extension.
Yeah, but you know what? 9 times out of 10, he's gonna be right around 22, 23, and we already know how the agents eat, and we already know how every kid's dream is to buy their mama and their daddy something. We ain't even gonna say what it is they're gonna buy them and what it is you're gonna accept, because they're gonna come home and they're gonna buy something.
But we talk about Kyrie. Now you done took it all to the regular college dude.
No. I'm just.
We talk
what I'm
about
saying. But what I'm saying,
a dude who was an all-star.
Listen, and we're also talking about a dude that's been hurt both of the years that he's been in the league a
He got
lot.
hurt in college too.
That's my point.
So why should he stay in college? He might as well be hurt in the pros getting paid.
Okay, so like I said,
An all-star.
Okay. So like I said, so would you? So being that he has done 2 years already, would you be upset if he only did 3 more years? And it was done. That was the last of the Kyrie.
Yeah, I mean that's a short career.
Because he's hurt all the time.
No, not because he's hurt all the time.
He's hurt all the time.
He's hurt
He's been hurt for the last 3 years of his basketball career. He's been hurt.
Why are you blaming it on the pros, but you're not blaming it on the college? He was hurt already in college. He came to the pros hurt.
Listen. I said the last 3 years of his career. Last 3 years of his career was college, pros. He's hurt. He's been hurt. Now
Everybody hurt.
Not like him.
Kobe hurt.
Not like him.
Tony
Not like
Parker hurt.
He's hurt, dog. Where he
Chandler hurt.
Listen, he's hurt to the point where he can't even play. A lot.
They ain't playing.
Weeks. Dog, when the last time Kobe didn't play before this little streak of his?
It don't matter. They hurt right this second.
It does matter.
Why do it matter?
Because dude is durable. It took him long to be durable because Kobe used to get hurt too.
This is his second year. He ain't even played long enough for us to even have a track record.
What do you mean?
This is second year.
And he's been hurt a lot these 2 seasons, dog. A lot.
Hey man, he's an all-star. He done played enough to be an all-star.
I'm not knocking his skill. The dude.
He done played enough to be an all-star.
Listen to me. We can sit here and argue that he's the best point guard in the league. We can argue that. Because of the things that he does, we can really
and these dudes,
sit there and
they've
argue
been getting
that.
hurt too. Everybody's getting hurt. That's my whole point. Chris Paul been hurt. Tony Parker been hurt. Steph Curry's been hurt. Everybody. D Rose is hurt.
Listen.
Everybody hurt.
Listen.
Felton got hurt.
Listen.
Didn't
Listen. All I'm telling you is this: from the gate, Kyrie Irving has been a liability because he gets hurt all the time.
Man, we knew that. T, what you got,
That's all
man?
I'm saying.
He was hurt in college.
So how long is this gonna last?
We don't know.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna switch it over to NFL now.
Football.
Hold
Yes, sir.
on.
Maybe not.
If we're gonna go football, we gotta welcome locker room.
Football.
Locker room.
Oh my God.
We have to welcome.
The homeboy, see, this is a cat from our era.
See,
He a little younger than
I
us,
respect it.
but he
Gotta
from our
respect
era.
it.
He a Charge. He one of them Clark Charger boys. They beat us in the state game, man. So you know they ain't really top on my list.
You gotta respect.
But this my dude right here. My man Randy Black, man, UNLV legend,
Randy Black.
Clark Charger. What's the business, baby? How you feel, man? How you feel, man?
I'm gonna drink them good.
Man, yeah, you good, man.
You're welcome, Dragon.
Hey, Miko, man, you got me, my dude. Man, I can't really walk up off the set. Hey, man, how you feeling, baby?
Feeling good, man.
Can you bring it
I'm enjoying this stuff right here.
Not to make you bartender right quick and
Do what
shit.
y'all do, man.
I appreciate it, man. That's that Hennessy Black.
Yeah.
Locker room.
How you feeling, man?
Randy
I'm
Black.
good. I'm good. What up?
He got
It's
it
a beautiful
popping.
day.
You got to understand what he got going. We're going to holler at him.
We don't even know what angle really to take it at.
But we're talking about football.
That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna talk sports real quick.
Right.
Then we're gonna follow
And then let him give the world what he.
when we get our drinks from the big homie and shit. Tim, man, what you see over there?
Well, I just want to add that Randy Black did lead UNLV in tackling when he did graduate.
Yes.
They need to know that
All the time.
They need to know
Yes.
that. Not niggas
Yes.
decals
You
on
know,
it.
so to make sure that it is everything, you know what I mean? I no longer have that record.
Who
You know what
got
I'm
it?
saying? Adam Stewart from Bonanza, another
Yeah,
Vegas
yeah,
boy.
I
We not mad. We not mad. We not keep it what it is. We not mad at
So
that.
he broke my record and he was a beast. So I'm honored. You know what I mean?
There you
Because he
go.
went on to
There
play
you
for the
go.
Panthers and did all that. So
There you go. There you go.
But I did put back a little bit because I did do that thing.
Yeah. Now, where'd you go play? Who'd you play for?
I went to some. I didn't really get in the league like that, man. I did
No,
some
who'd you
practice
play
squad for the Jets. You know what I'm saying?
The
And that
Jets.
shit wasn't. It wasn't really what I thought it was gonna be. You know
Well, why you say that?
Okay, keep going with 100. You know when you live in that lifestyle, man, and on the high that I was on at that time, man, it was do Randy Black, man. Randy Black was gonna do Randy Black. You know what I mean? So
Gotcha.
Randy Black put himself in some situations, man. You know what I mean? That prevented Randy Black from getting drafted. You know what I mean? So if you watch that draft that I was in, man, my name sat on the board from the third round. You know what I mean? Oh, I need some of that too, please.
I got you.
All right.
So
But yeah,
it was a
It was a me thing, you know what I mean? I hurt myself, so instead of being drafted, predicted wise, third round, I mean, I had to go in as a free agent. I mean, with the dirty on the background that I just got myself into, they wasn't trying to see that. So I had to try another way, and that was a practice squad, man. And I ain't no hitting dummy. I mean, I don't like to be hit. What you mean? That I want to go hit him. I don't want them to hit me.
Right.
So
That
it
shit
was what it was
cool.
for 2 years.
What town you in when you doing the Jets?
We was in. I lived in like a New Jersey suburb. And to be honest with you, it was like a park right across the street. Me and my cousin been talking about that since I got out. Like I can't tell you the exact name of the location we was in. I was being flown back and forth probably every 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We did that for 2 years and I ain't like that. So
For real?
yeah,
For
real
real?
time.
It now is you notice how freshman to JV the speed of the game is immense. JV to varsity is the same. Varsity to college. Varsity to JC to D. You feel me? How is it from the college from UNLV to the pro to even just the practice squad that you play?
Faster.
That's pros.
Faster.
Just fast.
Faster.
Shit just happens.
The game is strategy. Like it's thought about constantly. It's more. I want to say a grown game. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Then not even to break your wisdom. Tell the locker room. Give the locker room a couple names of the pros that was on the field while you was on the field.
Tony Dungy.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay.
See what I
mean,
mean?
damn.
There you go. You feel me?
I'm as big as gonna get to that.
Who's the running back?
Who's running back? Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin, Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer.
See what I mean?
Who'd you get game from? Who put you to the side and said, "Hey man, do this or don't do that or whatever"? Who'd you chop it with? Who'd you connect with?
I didn't connect with nobody.
Oh, for real?
No, we had another practice squad dude, white dude actually from Texas. Last name was Brandon.
Uh-huh.
But you know what I mean, at that point in time, I was depressed a little bit. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I wasn't really, to keep it 100, I wasn't really there to play football. I was there to collect the money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh,
So
y'all
when it
get
didn't
paid
happen,
on that practice
the
squad
practice,
shit.
nah, I didn't. This man said something earlier when he was like, after you pay the agent and after you do this, not to put nothing on everything, but me, you in college, man, when you can eat, you eat.
Yeah.
And I got with an agent, man, and let me eat a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I ate.
Right.
And homie, when it didn't happen like it was supposed to happen,
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That man was like, I still need,
I
Well, I gotta
still need
get-
that
you know what
cup
I'm
because I'm
saying?
still out here working for you.
right.
I'm
So
still trying to get you.
when I didn't get what I was supposed to get, I mean, a lot of what I was supposed to have got went other places.
You
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I had been helped. I mean, I graduated college with 2 degrees, but when I got out, it wasn't about working. It was about trying to work out and get ready for this league.
That's right.
And,
That's right.
you know, be all the way 100, smoke some weed.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
I'm trying to make it.
That's
You know what
right.
I mean? And
That's right.
it didn't work the way it was supposed to work. I mean,
Right.
the practice squad didn't pay what I wanted it to pay, and having 2 degrees, I can get paid that. Working a regular job, what I went to school for.
Right.
So, and it came home.
Right.
That's 100. You want to know what it was? What happened to Randy Black? Why you didn't get to the league? Well,
That's what's
there it
happening.
is.
That's what the locker
Real
room
truth.
is about,
What
man.
we
It's
here
the
for,
truth,
you know what I
man.
mean? We giving it to you just how
Tell
it
me.
is, 100.
That's
you
what
know,
it's all
and that's
about,
what it
man.
is.
That's why we do this shit, man. T, man.
All right, do you guys think the Ravens made a mistake by trading Anquan Bolden to the 49ers for a 6th-round pick?
First of all, the Ravens tripped out because they gave away Bolden. They gave away Pollard.
Man.
They gave away somebody else. They gave away
Linebacker.
one of their linebackers, their linemen,
Ball or some shit.
and they got the nerve to not to let Ed Reed be talking to people. If anybody
Right,
you gonna
right.
be giving some money to, you better give it to Ed
Can I speak
Reed.
on that for me? Would you? Look, this one just killed me on the whole thing. You just signed that man with all that money, that quarterback. You just gave him all that money.
Oh,
But then you just let everything that he needs to prosper and
That's
grow,
right. That's right.
you let them
Go.
go.
So now he finna get shot down next season.
So
when
what
they
you
don't
pay
win
him
no
for?
games. That's right.
Why you pay him?
yeah.
Keep it 100.
I ain't get
What you
that.
pay him for? That's stupid. That's a waste of money, though. When you got Reed out there, and you acting like you don't even want to.
You don't even want to give him no
Come
end.
on, man. He ain't supposed to play nothing but Ravens.
That's
football
it.
for the rest
That's
of
I
his
mean,
career.
it go.
He
Ray
got y'all.
Lewis,
He
and
got
then Eddie
What
Reed.
do you
Ed
mean?
Reed.
What do you mean?
That's it.
He shouldn't be having no conversations with
About
nobody.
where I'm going or doing none of that.
Also, real, just keep it on
Real
100.
quick.
That man should have been signed before you signed that quarterback.
That's right.
Real quick, who the top 3 safeties, free safety? You play strong.
I play
right?
strong, yeah, and some linebacker.
Who the
Get that
top?
in there.
Who the answer linebacker?
College too.
Head buster.
At 205. Who do
Nah,
that at?
that's the
UNLV.
Vegas one.
We do that.
All right,
Anything for the team.
who the
Best
best
safeties?
Yeah,
Ever?
top 3.
Ronnie, Stevie.
Yeah, he falls through. He seeped through the cracks.
Yeah.
A lot of people really sleep on Atwater.
Yeah, Atwater was the man.
They really.
And I play strong
He
safety,
see-
so I
he
like to
see through
hit.
the cracks.
Ronnie, Steve Atwater, Ed Reed was safety that's gonna come up and bang you, and they was playing, making plays on the ball. I mean, they made an effect in that defensive backfield, and you didn't play no games when you was playing them dudes,
Got
and
the
they hit you.
quarterback scared.
And they was gonna
Quarterback
hit
don't
you.
know what to do. He got to make a decision.
man.
Ed Reed,
Ed Reed.
Eddie Reed. But Eddie play free,
Ed is a true strong. He's just faster than a regular strong safety.
but he line up at the free.
You're right.
What's his name? Pollard.
Pollard.
That's they strong.
Yeah,
He bring that hat too. He go.
That's what I just told you. They let Pollard go too.
Who the best 3? Who the best 3 free? See, that played free.
Best
All
free.
State, 1993.
Right, that's what you want. Okay, so I'm gonna give you. Then I give you Reed back, so you can have him.
Please, because I was claiming him. I like Troy too.
I'm good. Troy who?
Troy P.
Oh
You ain't know Troy P.
no, never.
Is that the
Look,
Philadelphia shit?
No, it ain't. I respect his game. He's a gamer. Real talk, let me keep it 100 with you. That man is a gamer. I respect his game. He's a gamer. Safety, I mean, I don't agree with him as being the safety because he don't cover, man. He don't cover. He plays rover,
But
man.
that's not his fault. That's if Dick LeBeau let him do that, that's what.
That's what he do then.
That's not his fault.
Right, but I'm just telling you what safety is. I played it. This is how you base it.
But not you play with D coordinator tell you what to do.
How many safety you know can cover and go out there and play corner and cover?
Not many.
Bro, that's another thing.
That's another thing.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Rob Wilson.
I ain't saying Deion Rob, but I'm saying when you become an effective strong safety, you can cover a nickel now. You don't come off the field.
You don't think Troy if Dick LeBeau said, listen, motherfucker, quit doing that shit. Play the lanes. You think he can't do that?
No, that's what he do.
You don't
No, excuse me. No, that's what it is. That's what he do. He play rover. He don't play man to man. He don't cover.
That's what I'm saying. If he played the position, if Dick LeBeau said play the position, motherfucker, you don't think he can play the position the way he's supposed to? Because that's his position now, is to run.
Right. That's the point that I'm making. I think that's
It's
what
not
he
his
does.
fault.
You asked me as a player. I'm not talking about his scheme. I'm talking about when he line up in there trying to play man to man, he can't play it.
You don't think?
That's him. No, he can't. It's been proven. He can't cover. He can't cover man to man. He don't do that. He rolled like
Stevie
motherfucker.
Johnson. It's a couple niggas beating, but I don't
Run that out.
think everybody.
Troy Rilla, hey, this is all I know. He's a baller. He makes plays. He be out there diving, catching balls, doing shit.
Right.
You be like, damn, did he
Ghetto
really do that? He do that. Hey,
football.
man, he do that. He makes super plays, man. So run that out on him. Run that out. That out. He be good. He do that. That 5 yard out, you get every time.
And then he come make the tackle after you cut the
He gonna
ball.
bang you though.
After you cut the ball, he gonna
He gonna
come.
bang you.
I see that a lot
He
too.
gonna
I
bang you.
agree. But that happens to them all though. You can't. It's like certain offensive plays that
Just so I had to beat you.
Yeah.
Right, you're right. But as a player, this is what you asked me about the league. When you get to the league, you come into when you line up on your wide receiver, you lined up thinking already what them things that he gonna do to beat you based upon where you lined up.
Right.
Right.
That's
That's
what
the
made
league.
Deion the best ever.
Man, ever.
You don't care that he wasn't really with that tackle and shit.
Nah, because he was covering you to death. If you shut off a whole side of the field,
Who the best?
You
All
lost.
right. So once you get past that, so you're just gonna go ahead and say Rod Woodson the best, say the best DB ever
Rod,
because he'll tackle you, he'll run them punts, he'll cover. He did everything that you want, and he can play the corner, left, right, strong, free.
okay, so can I use Seawood?
Sure.
Because Chuck was a corner. He played safety
Charles
now, and I
Woodson.
think he wanted to
Charles
coach.
Woodson.
I think he's
He
a
played
stupid
corner.
corner. I think
He
he's a
played corner.
stupid
He played
safety
corner.
now. He's a dumb safety now. Like he makes stupid plays at safety now. Where I'd be like, damn, did you see that?
Right.
I don't think he was doing that as a corner, but he's doing that now as a
Because
safety.
he got more room to roam at safety. In corner, he got to stay with whoever he got, and he got to stay there.
And
He
he can
can't
cover.
move. He can't
And
move.
he can cover.
But see, that's why Green Bay just blew it.
Oh, they both Woods. They're both Woods.
Yeah.
But Woodson, Green Bay let dude go.
Remember, like, who wasn't gone?
Charles Woodson.
Charles
Yeah.
Woodson.
I seen that about
He gonna get
Woods.
picked up, man.
I guarantee
On the
you.
49ers.
They already got it.
What?
Yep. That was going to be my next question. Are the 49ers the favorites now with Anquan Bolden and Charles Woodson?
They gotta be.
Can you bet on that yet?
No.
Is that on the board? In Vegas right now?
Somewhere.
Hey, you know what it probably
I'm
is.
putting my money on that right now. I like that.
But see, I'm gonna tell you right
I
now.
like them a
I'm gonna
lot.
tell you right now.
Oh, but what happened with the Packers? The Packers did some crazy shit too.
I don't know who the Packers picked.
Wait, where did that? Oh, no, that's the
Steven
Falcons.
Jackson. Steven Jackson went to the
Yeah,
Falcons.
that's major.
He's a low.
And that you think when they had Turner, it made them
How about this?
Dimensional,
How about
they make it
this? How
better.
about this?
He's way better than
Way-
Steven
way
Jackson.
better.
Steven Jackson is on the Falcons last season when they playing the 49ers at home.
They beat him by 20.
Thank you. At least 14. Easy.
He's one of the best backs in the league.
Guaranteed.
He's top 3 back.
Guaranteed.
He's the third best back in the league. I'm gonna say AP number
Guaranteed the
one.
most
Okay,
consistent.
okay.
Guaranteed
I
the
don't
most
know who's
consistent.
right. Off
Yeah,
Who's
top.
the
he's
second
most
best back in
consistent.
the league? Because AP number one. Who's second back?
Probably your boy from the Texans.
And then Steven Jackson.
If you definitely go on consistency, for sure, Steven number one. If you talking about
I'm talking
consistency.
about the 3 things you wanted to do.
Can I back up? Do you think that Dallas made the dumb move when they skipped him?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when they skipped him?
Yes. Real dumb.
Give him some.
I drink to that.
Real
You
dumb.
know what I mean?
My man, hey, I want to shout out to that dude, Steve, man. Good luck, man,
Right.
in Atlanta. You get your new world, man, new life. You got out of the Rams. Now you can go to the playoffs and winning season.
And we
Be
coming
on
to
this Marshall
see you in
Falk watch.
Atlanta, and
That's
we get
right.
Magic
Get
City,
it.
all that
Good
shit.
luck,
You're gonna get him one for us, for the city.
That's
Right.
Get him
That's
one.
right.
Right.
Because
yeah.
you know what? If he hits Tony Gonzalez, Atlanta go to that Super Bowl. Remember,
Hey, we
Gonzalez
got
was
one. The only one that got
in
one.
Atlanta.
Right.
49ers.
The only one that got one is Frank Hawkins, right? Frank Hawkins got a Super Bowl ring. don't
Yeah.
he?
With the Raiders.
Yeah.
The Raiders.
Yeah.
Frank Hawkins got a Super Bowl.
Jack, hey, Jack, you can go get us one.
Jack,
Do that.
we need that out you
Get
family.
that.
We need
Give us
that
another
out
one,
you.
T.
All right, so how much better are the Broncos now that they signed Wes Welker?
A beast.
I mean, they're better, but not that much better.
They that much better because now you have a faster Decker. And he down there got to the Super Bowl with Decker.
Smarter though. Let's go back to your statement about the league. He can communicate with Peyton without saying nothing, just based on the
Nothing.
space that happens on the field. Go-to routes. I see routes. See routes. See
And
routes.
now watch Decker get better.
Right.
Messing with Welker.
Because now they got to
And
put
now-
coverage over
Now
there.
you got
That's right.
Thomas. Now the changes, motherfuckers grows, motherfuckers become
Right.
decoys.
Right.
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Now Decker gets
Who the
that.
running back? Oh, McGahee.
I don't know. But
They had that. That's right. They had that young boy over there. But I'm gonna tell you this though. Now, as opposed to Decker getting that main cover dude, he gets the flanker.
Right.
I mean, you know, that off corner.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And that's a
Right.
big
And
deal.
Wes Welker, he been getting number one for the
Welker's
longest.
gonna
He
get you
ain't tripping.
6'7".
He
Well,
been getting.
if he goes out, he gets you 6'7", and he catches the ball. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna get you 6'7" yards.
He's been taking the number one corner for the longest. He's not worried about that. They know
No,
he's
he's
gonna
gonna play.
get the ball.
They done what Peyton needed this year, and he got that out of Decker, but he doesn't. He's gonna get it more with him is because they gonna understand the slant ratio, the outs,
right.
the
That's
playing
right.
off a
That's
linebacker,
right. That's right.
the
Yeah,
space.
that's
I'm
right.
running the curl, and when I run this curl, I'm getting right
Right.
into the
That's right.
space.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
right.
not gonna have to be taught.
Right.
Man. I mean, what
Right.
he's doing with Brady, Peyton. Don't think Peyton ain't already doing that. He
And I
gonna get
want
right
to
on
say,
that.
dude already got Dwight Clark over there too, right?
Right already.
See, he
man.
brought the coach right back over there.
Man, tell me what you was doing with the damn Robert E. Lake and all that.
Man, look, I got some people that work at Robert E. Lake. We've been friends for a minute. They always ask me to come in and do a mentor. I got a nonprofit organization called Black and Blue Football. You know what I mean? So we just go out and deal with the kids.
Hold on. Locker room. I don't mean to interrupt you, Randy. Say that one more time. We're gonna rewind it. Say it one more time so y'all can hear what we got.
Just
going
cause
on.
my mind, my
talking
dude do
fast.
work, man.
We talking fast, but we gotta understand.
Chuck
what
V.
Chuck V. What's up with you, family?
Mike Swallow these
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
I love his t-shirt. They got the three on.
These
I love
motherfuckers.
it.
Right.
What's up?
Chuck V's.
That's what's up.
What's up, fellas?
That's what's up. Fellas, locker room, you see what's always going down.
What's up, man? Them cool ass glasses. What's up? Dope.
Hey, right quick,
Engineer.
tell the locker room what
Please
you do
repeat that,
right quick and let them know what's going on.
I got a nonprofit. It's called Team Black and Blue. And I mean, what we do is we mentor at-risk student athletes. We haven't branched off to try to reach all kids yet because, you know, funding is a big thing.
You gotta
You
start somewhere.
gotta do something. So I know where I started at, you know, where I came from in the street. So we try to bring something together to teach these young kids how to become and to prepare themselves, you know what I'm saying, for college before you get there.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So when you get to college, you already know what it's going to be. I already know the agenda and the regimen and the weight schedule and how the game is going to be and how to be intense and how to be fierce but not go over the line and disrespect the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
You teach them at an early age and then you let that kid run with it. So many times now you got these dudes that are agents for real. They training kids and they agents for real. And all they trying to do is develop athletes so they can get paid, not to develop the kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we just want to start something in that was going to help the kids grow. I mean, and then turn into something. We've been doing it 8 years. And we had a function last night, and I had kids that was with us and was there. And it was awesome to see them. I mean, 25 years old.
So if I know some at-risk kids and I know some kids that's, you know, need a little bit of help and assistance, how do I get a hold of y'all? How do I
call me directly, 702-596-4436. Ask for Randy Black, and I'm right. Hey, holler back. We can get it all happen. Working with you. I mean, we used to have team organized situations. Now we just do personal training and mentoring. You know what I mean? It goes down.
Hold on, not to break your wisdom. You got the Facebook.
No, we don't got no Facebook.
You got the Twitter.
No, Randy Black, Rand Black, Twitter /Rand Black. Get all that.
How you spell black?
BLACC.
All right. Now go ahead. What you were saying?
Should tell me the direction we was in.
I forget.
With the kids. But look, no, it's cool. But you know, it was a situation where it fell into place. We started off as an AAU program.
Right.
I mean, in Vegas, the first football program to be AAU in Vegas, and we ran off with some kids from 2003 to 2010.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Now I moved to San Diego, and we're going to do the same thing in San Diego. I'm actually starting school tomorrow to get my certification in San Diego to be personalized trainer in San Diego as well. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's just, we
Doing your
moving and we
thing,
shaking,
man.
we're trying to do things. We got all kinds of stuff going on, the music, everything.
I was going to say, what some type of party or something?
Yeah, we did a party last night, man. Y'all supposed to come with that.
I didn't do nothing.
I didn't
He
even know.
was partying and shit. I didn't do nothing. I don't even know how I forgot.
It was a function, though. It was a fun. We had a good time. We had some of the best artists in Las Vegas there, besides yourself. Don't take it the wrong way. You already know what that is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let that man know what it is already off the top. You know what I mean? But we had some of the best artists I know. You know what I'm saying? Get down, representing Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Free function. You know what I mean? Come local hip hop, pool tables, bar. drink specials, you know what I mean?
Right,
Giveaway, raffles, Victoria's Secret
Right.
gift cards
Yeah.
out there for the ladies. You know what I mean? Bottles of
Yeah.
champagne. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? We had it at Crown Republic. We did that, man. We did
Yeah.
it for the city. We just
That's
some
cool.
function. We trying to do that.
I seen it all over the Facebook.
Yeah, it was cracking.
It was
It
popular.
was a good time. You did.
But you got another question, man? I seen you hitting that. You from 6 all the way.
Well, yeah, it's 6 minutes left, so that's how it goes. But I just want to know. I just got to ask someone who actually played in the league. They're trying to pass a new rule that the running backs can't lower their heads into the defenders now, or that'll be a personal foul on the offense. Y'all agree with that?
I don't. Played offense, and that's a natural reaction when somebody about to tackle you.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I play running back.
Let's be real.
And if you gotta protect yourself, you the one who takes the most punishment. Outside of the lineman, the running back
take the most punishment.
running back takes the most punishment, and I have to protect myself by any means. I gotta protect the ball and make sure I protect my conscience. I gotta cuff myself, and by any means, I got eight or nine people trying to hit me, trying to take this ball. You can't take that away from me. What am I supposed to run through there with my head up and get my chin broke? Is that what I'm supposed to do? You can't play me like that. And I mean, you're gonna kill football.
It's already killed.
Football.
They killed the game already.
Yes.
The game is already killed with all this no contact, don't touch each other, watch where you hit each other. Like, I know right now, if I would have my shot in the NFL to do all over right now and go right now, I'm out the league in 6 games.
Right. I can't even tackle. Listen.
Because I'm hitting with my head down. I'm
All
trying to flash you. That's how I'm taught to hit.
All that all-state shit I was talking about, there's no way I could tackle him the way they're saying to tackle
Supposed to hit him.
That's right. That's
Just break
right.
your back.
That's right.
I'll break my back.
And that's why if I would
the
teach
way I tackle,
the way that
I'm gonna flip him.
everybody
Say all of them legs.
everybody say that they want to take their kids out of football because of how football. No, adjust to how football is being played.
Yep.
If you're gonna put your
But
kid in
that's
football,
easier said than
no,
done,
no.
though.
What I'm gonna tell you is, if you
Your
gonna put
big ass son
if
might
you
be able to adjust.
No, but what
My
I'm
son
saying-
probably gonna be built like me, and he's gonna have to tackle just like me. With this,
prime
or your
example,
kneecap.
prime example. My son is little, and guess what I teach him? Wide receiver, where you don't take that many hits,
Right.
and go catch you some balls.
Right.
Listen,
That's what you do.
Right.
That's
So let
not-
me back you up. So are you saying that parents should be more involved in the position that their kids
That's
are
it.
playing
That's all.
based
Pay
on the
attention.
safety of the
Pay
game?
attention. That's all you gotta
I
do.
don't agree.
Pay attention to
I don't
it.
agree.
Pay attention
What do
to
you
it.
mean?
Yeah, right. You
I
gotta
agree you
keep.
should be involved in everything your kid doing. But the fact of the matter is, they've changed football to be something.
So I'm gonna put my son in a position that can't nobody be
Yeah, you
stopped.
got to
at.
change as a parent.
That's right.
But listen, though.
Back in the day, my parents didn't care about me playing no football. Go play. The coach is gonna tell you what to do. You good. Nowadays,
listen,
hold on, man.
My son
Somebody
playing
do it.
this.
hold on. I would venture to say, from your first Pop Warner game to your last game at UNLV, if the coach would have said, "Black, we need you at wham position," you would put your chin strap on and went out there and play that goddamn position.
Right.
Because that's how we was talking
Right.
about football.
But if my mama would have said, "Hold on for a minute,"
All I wanted to do is, but listen.
no,
that's-
hold on, real talk.
Do
though.
y'all remember the niggas whose mama said he's the quarterback?
No.
And that nigga was second string
no,
quarterback.
But it was a different game then.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you.
It was a
Game
different
was
game
different.
then.
So basically, yes, y'all remember that nigga.
That nigga,
His
yeah,
mama-
he was a
He ain't
sucker
get no
black.
run.
Yeah, but
He was a second black.
it was a different game then.
That's fine. He didn't get hurt.
You know what I'm saying?
He didn't
Now it's
get
a whole
hurt.
different game
Yeah,
now.
because he ain't play.
All right, but I'm gonna tell you this. Now that I know that
I'm
the
gonna tell
wide,
my dude.
now that I
I'm
know the
gonna tell my dude.
wide receiver got the easiest job on the field.
I'm
He
gonna tell
can't
my
be touched.
dude. Like you
Right
told me.
now,
He can't be touched.
I'm gonna tell my dude. Like
You gotta even watch where you hitting him full speed.
You can't be touched as a
You gotta
wide
watch where
receiver.
you hit him.
I'm gonna make my dude.
defense is. I wouldn't even have played.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have my boy play wide
defense is
receiver
impossible
because he can't
now.
be touched.
Basically, I gotta hit you between right here.
Right, and then duck your shoulder.
down there.
Duck your shoulder, and that's gonna be another penalty. You can't touch me. Why not go to the prime time position? That's who's getting paid the most money.
Basketball soft too.
Yes, it is very because you can't take.
This ain't Georgia era. That's why I be disagreeing sometimes with the conversation in basketball about who the greatest and all that though.
Who you
Because
think
when
is
Jordan played, man, they was mugging Jordan, banging on Jordan. It was a way more physical game.
Yeah.
than it is right now.
You can't touch it.
So I feel like it's a lot easier to score right now
No doubt.
than it was when Jordan was playing.
No doubt.
So I'm not sure why we keep making this comparison that they keep making based upon who's the greatest.
Nobody, there's no question.
Because the game changed.
You make the LeBron Jordan comparison all the time.
I mean, the fucking LeBron, Jordan's the best. I never said Jordan wasn't the best, or even come close to Jordan is not the best. I said that before.
You compare Jordan to LeBron's stats all the time, is what I say.
See, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you compare stats. Because it's easier to score.
Because I'm going to tell you right now.
You can't compare stats because we just had the conversation.
We just had the conversation.
It's a different game.
We just had the conversation just before we even started this. Is who's the best 34? Jordan or Kobe? Who's the best at that age?
That's exactly. I didn't say LeBron. I said Kobe is undeniably a better 34 than Jordan was.
If Kobe was playing in the league at 34 like Mike was when he was playing with that
ball,
I'm
not saying Kobe ain't great. No, I think Kobe is a great player, but it was a different game, man. It was a whole different game.
We've been informed that our hour is over, but that's the good thing about this pirate TV. We can run 17 more hours if we want. We're doing what we want to. We sitting with the homie Randy Black. We having a good conversation about the sports, man. We done hop from college basketball. We had Freddie Banks on here, but he took a shot while he was at this one. We got this hard hitting and strong safety, the homeboy Randy Black in here, man. It's me and my man Blow.
Hey, man. Check us out, Locker Room. Hey, 2 weeks. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back at you in 2 more weeks. You don't even know what we're about to have it on.
Right.
Randy Black, you got something you want to tell these fools before we get on out of here?
Keep watching, though, man. For real. Keep it 100. I like y'all.
I do.
I've been digging y'all. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what it is.
Keep watching because it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, represent Vegas. Support Vegas.
Hold us
you know what I mean?
That's what it is, man.
Keep pushing, man. Stop hating.
The Locker Room.
That's it.
Hey, man.